Happy birthday to you. Hey! All right, Chuck, come on now. Come on. Gotta make a wish. Make a wish.
Okay, blow out the candles.
I don't know if I have enough wind. You help me, Addie. Come on.
It's not
come
fair.
On. Come on now.
All right.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Now you've got to cut the cake.
Here
Oh, no, George, now you do that.
No, it's good luck.
Addie,
you
Addie,
cut
you do
the
it.
first.
No,
You cut the
I'll
first
take the
piece,
cake.
and then I'll do the rest.
Why don't you sing that song, Grandma?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we want to hear
Come on,
it.
Grandma.
Come on.
Well, perhaps when you've all got your cake.
Yeah. We love this
So,
song.
you know, for not being a punk rock song, it's pretty happening.
Yeah.
How did all that get started anyway? I love that song.
Well, it was just Lou's favorite song. He used to say, as long as you remember that song, you're not older, you're just mellower.
Mellower.
Mellow. Oh, Lou always had such a way of putting things. Well, all right, I'll sing the song if my voice hasn't left me.
Oh, it hasn't left you. I hear you singing over here all the time.
What's that?
Jim says he hears you singing over here when
Oh,
we're over
my
there.
goodness. I hope not. Am I that loud?
Oh.
No.
After the ball is over, after the break of dawn, after the dancers leaving, after the stars are gone, many a heart is aching. If you could read them all, many the hopes that have vanished after the ball.
That was beautiful.
All right, Grandma.
Mom, you all right? What's the matter?
It's just that I can still see Lou sitting there, smiling, proud as punch, mouthing the words. he couldn't sing a note, poor man.
We all miss him, Mom.
I'll get it. I'm all right now. I'm all right. Did everybody get some cake?
Yes, everybody except you. Happy. It's your father.
Mom, it's Dad.
Who is it?
It's Pete, Mom. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, I don't think I should talk to him, do you?
He loves you, Mom. He just wants to wish you a happy birthday.
Pete. Yes, well, that's very nice, Pete. But I'm sure I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you're not here with your wife and children where you belong. They're all here. I'm sure I don't know what you're doing. A new life. Yes, I've heard about this new life. A girl, young enough to be your daughter. I'm sure I don't see the sense in that. What's that? Yes, you said that before. Well, Pete, I've got a lot of people here who are giving me a happy birthday. Do you have anything else to say? No, I should think not.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Come again.
Goodbye. Thank you. This is lovely.
Bye. 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 Good night. Georgia, talk to you a minute.
Sure.
I don't want to alarm you, and I don't think it's an emergency, but your mother hasn't stopped smoking.
Oh, dear.
There's her health to think about, of course, the effect on her lungs, but there's also the actual fire danger.
Of course.
She is getting a little confused and forgetful. Jim has already put out one small fire. In the house here? Well, he came over last Wednesday evening to fix her TV set, and he smelled something.
Mm-hmm.
And then he noticed a small fire smoldering in the carpet right in front of the sofa. I noticed today she'd moved the sofa to cover it over.
Oh.
And I don't know if you've noticed any other cigarette burns around and about. That pink caftan that she wears has a couple right in the front.
I'm glad you told me.
Well, she sits in front of the TV and falls asleep, you know, or else she lights a cigarette and puts it down and forgets about it.
Well, I'm going to have to speak to her. But I'm going to have to really read the right act to her, and I dread doing it because she doesn't take too kindly to criticism, you know?
And please, don't let her know that I told you.
No, no, no. No, I won't do that. Thanks for keeping an eye on her, huh?
Well, she's a dear, you know, and we're just so fond of her.
Yeah.
I always hoped somehow that she'd remarry.
Well, she's never gotten over Lou's going.
Well, she has altered a good deal since he died.
I know. Thanks for telling me. Bye. Oh, excuse me. Marion, can I talk to you about some more money?
A raise? You want a raise?
Well, I know it's premature. I know I've only been here a month, but I've got to look ahead.
How far you want to look ahead? 5 years?
Are you serious?
So long it took me. Brodnick's tight as a tick. Are you hurting?
No, not bad, but I can see it coming.
How long since your husband's been gone?
6 weeks.
Heaven knows he's not about to come across. She's getting it all.
No, you know, he made a special point of calling me, and he told me he's going to continue to support me and the kids.
And you haven't seen a nickel?
I don't mind working. I worked when Pete had a long bout with hepatitis. I can't begin to make what he earns.
Divorce him.
Oh, no, it's just too soon. I can't think about divorce.
Divorce him. Go to court, get a settlement. It's the only way you're going to get it away from her. What you don't understand is you're not fighting him. You're fighting her. She's got him thinking he's 25 again. You think you can fight that? Hello? Go to court, get a divorce. I would. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, darling. I didn't know who it could be. There have been several robberies in the neighborhood lately. In broad daylight. Surprise.
Are you resting?
No, I was just sitting there, but I suppose I dozed off. What a lovely party yesterday.
Yes, it was lovely. Oh, I remember this picture. This is when we all went to Yosemite.
Yes, your brother David is just getting over the flu. It was about a year after Lou and I were married.
What is that, Mother?
Looks like a cigarette butt to me.
How did it get there?
I suppose Jim McLean used the ashtray yesterday.
Jim has stopped smoking, Mother. You're supposed to have stopped smoking. You know what Dr. Hellman said.
David never called yesterday.
Oh, Mom, David,
The telephone did ring once, but by the time I got to it, they'd hung up.
My brother David hasn't called anyone in over 10 years. We don't know whether he's alive or dead.
Well, you'd think on my 67th birthday.
Mom, he's gone. David is gone. It doesn't matter whether he's alive or dead. We've lost him. Now, where are they?
Where are what?
The cigarettes.
I don't have any cigarettes.
Mother, where have you been keeping them?
I tell you that I don't have any cigarettes. I tell you I haven't got any.
Mother, that is plain not true. You were smoking when I rang the bell. Oh, wait just a minute. You probably have them right. Why are you holding it like that?
I have no right.
Mother. Yeah, I knew it. All right. Tell me where the rest of them are, and if you don't,
cigarettes.
I am going to tear this whole house apart.
I haven't got any cigarettes.
All right.
What are you doing? How dare darling. What? How dare you do that?
There.
What the...
All right, Mother. Who's bringing them to you? Where do you get them? Horst and Wiley,
They're for my guests as well, you know. There are people who don't have a Dr. Hellman to boss them around.
I am going to call Horst and Wiley and tell them never, ever to bring you another cigarette. You can't afford a fancy custom grocer anyway.
How am I supposed to get my food? Or am I supposed to stop eating, too?
I don't care what you do, just as long as you don't smoke.
I'm not gonna preach. Kiss me again. Kiss me again. Kiss me again. Kiss me again. Kiss me.
Chris, give me a break on practicing.
Hey, you wanna try?
Turn down this music.
Hey, chill out. It's your favorite group.
No, it isn't.
Hey, let me see that.
Give it back to me. Chris,
Hey, Chris, oh, yeah, come on, come on. Hey, come on. Hey. Oh, come on, guitar. Oh.
Mom, tell us, get it right in the car.
Hi, Mom.
What is going on here? What is this? Chris, is that marijuana I smell?
What marijuana?
No
All
marijuana.
right, all of you out. Any of you kids who don't live here, go home and do anything. If you boys want to come back after school, you have to talk to me first. Oh, you out.
Can't believe you're doing this, Mom. You have no right.
Oh, no right.
No,
I
you
have
don't.
no
You got
right.
no
You
right.
go to your room.
Mom, there's a scratch right on the front of my guitar. It's ruined.
It's not ruined. We'll be able to cover it somehow. Just don't make more of it than it really is.
What's the matter?
Everybody seems to be asserting their rights today, and I wonder if I have any rights, that's all. Did you finish your practicing today?
No, they were playing the music too loud.
Well, could you do it now? Look, I just need to be alone for a few minutes, okay? Okay.
I'll put some dark furniture polish on the guitar scratch, Ed. Nobody will notice it.
Okay.
Look, I know it's been rough on you guys since Dad left, but it's been rough on me, too. You know, I think maybe if we just tried to take it a little easier on each other for right now, it'd be better, okay?
Okay.
When is he coming home, Mom?
I don't know. I know he loves you. You're gonna see him, aren't you?
I guess so.
We'll be okay, Mom.
I know. I know it'll be all right.
Be all right.
Eat your food, please.
John Duncan. You're Bill Parrish, right?
Wrong, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. John Duncan. Yes, so you said. I'll try and remember. Now, yeah, over there.
Yes, John.
I love you so much. I love you so much.
Can I ask you something, John?
Yes, go ahead. Do I really what? The Coulimantre father takes his young son into the jungle. On the passing of his 14th year, the boy is left deep in the jungle with only a small rifle to stalk and kill the wild pig. If he is successful, he returns home avenged. This tradition
Hello, folks. This is Biff Byington at Byington Motors, and we're having our fabulous super sale. No money down. We do the financing, and today and tomorrow only, we're having a super sale. Every car on the lot must go. Every truck. So we're making incredible deals. New cars, used cars. You want it, we got it, and we got it on sale at Byington.
Well, here we are.
Hi. Hi, Mom. Come on in. I want to show you your room.
No, I want to see the room.
Oh, going up to see the Royal Suite, huh? Chris, you and Addie start unloading the trailer.
Oh, how lovely.
This is real nice. Look, you got your TV jack here, a nice view. It used to be Pete's study, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, once you get all your own things in here, you know, and maybe put up some your pictures on the wall.
This is real nice, it seems to me. Look, she's got her own bath. It's great. Flo, take a look at this.
Oh, look at that. Lovely tiled shower.
Well, what do you think, Mom?
Well, it's lovely. It'll be just fine. Things I want. Things up. Hey, Grandma, where do you want this? Oh, no, Chris, no. Will you look at the way this boy is holding it?
What do you got in here anyway? Where's the time?
It's my crystal. It's my Waterford crystal.
Well, I'm going to set it down someplace before I break my back.
I couldn't see the sense of putting my beautiful crystal in storage with no one ever to see it or use
I'm
it.
going to put it in the kitchen.
Oh, please, won't somebody take the box from this boy before he breaks something?
Calm down, Grandma. I'm just trying to help.
Please put it in the kitchen for now, and be careful, for goodness sake.
I'd like to sit down for a minute.
You all right?
Here, honey, here's a chair. Right here. Come on. Sit down. Come on. That's it. Okay, now here we go. Look, you tell us where to put your things as we bring them in, okay?
Fine. I'd just like to sit here for a minute. I'll just sit here for a minute.
Grandma? Grandma? Hi.
I didn't hear you come in.
Grandma? Do you hate Chris?
Sweet girl. What did you say?
I feel bad that you don't like Chris.
Oh, well, don't feel bad because I do like Chris. It's just that, well, I always used to say about my own David that if he'd been born a girl, there wouldn't have been any problems. It's just that boys are harder.
Was Uncle David a lot like Chris?
Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Mind of his own. Someday, we'll hear from him. And then we'll find out that he's a huge success. I know it. I'm sure. Why don't you play me something? What have you learned lately?
Well, Bach, but that's too hard. Let me see. How about...
Oh, shine on harvest moon, up in the sky.
Up in the sky.
I ain't had no lovin' since
January, February, June or July.
Snow time ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon.
Outdoors and spoon.
So shine on harvest moon for me and my cow.
Mother.
Oh, Georgie, what are you doing here? What time is it?
It's after 12. Are you all right?
What am I doing downstairs? I must have dozed off.
Come on, I'll take you back to bed. It's all right. You'll have to go to the bathroom.
Thank you. I don't remember coming downstairs at all. But this isn't my bathroom. Oh, of course. I turned the wrong way, didn't I?
Yes. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for waking you up.
Sorry.
Go to your room, dear, now. Good night.
Morning.
Good morning.
Want some coffee?
That's all right, I get it.
The house is yours. You can watch TV, you can play the stereo, you can even, you go outside in the yard, you know? You do anything you want.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay, the kids will be home between 3 and 3:30. Chris is usually late. But, you know, you don't have to watch them. Just kind of be aware of them. Now, if Chris brings home any friends, and you don't want them here, you just tell him to go home, because this is not a hangout. But one thing is absolutely sure. Don't let him go outside unless he's finished his homework. Addie's usually pretty good at it. But don't let him monopolize the phone.
Like someone else I used to know.
I gotta go. I'm gonna be late. Don't worry about dinner. I'll do it when I get home.
More than any man you've known? Gloria, you're only 18. How many boys have you known? How can you make that kind of judgment? You have to say boys, don't you?
Georgia Benfield's mother.
Well, I'm afraid we've only lived here a month. I don't know anybody in the neighborhood yet.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
Yes, it's been nice meeting you.
That awful noise. Why are they coming so low?
Out here too, you know.
I know it's the police, but what on earth were they doing? Are they supposed to scare everybody to death?
Well, I don't know. It's probably the silent alarm in the house across the street goes off every now and then.
Silent alarm? What's that? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not going to salt the water now, are you?
Yes, of course I am.
Oh no, you don't salt the water till it boils. Otherwise it won't dissolve.
Okay, I didn't know that. Other than the helicopter, how was your day?
Well, your next door neighbor isn't very friendly.
Oh, you mean the one on the garage side? They just moved in. I don't know them at all.
I guess neighbors just don't get to know each other the way they used to. Here, you don't have to do that.
It's all right, Mom.
Well, but there's no point in washing them if you're just going to peel them anyway.
I'm not going to peel them. All the nutrients are right here in the skin. Is that funny?
No, I suppose not. It's just that I never cooked a carrot with its skin on in my life. And I don't believe that you or David ever lacked nutrition.
How do you know?
Well, you look perfectly healthy to me.
Kids didn't eat the processed foods they do now. We weren't as starved for decent nutrition.
I see.
And for your information, neither Chris nor Addie has had as much as a cold in over a year now.
I'm not going to argue it with you, but I'd like mine peeled if you'd be so kind.
This is your carrot. If you'll notice, I peeled it. The water is boiling. Can I put the salt in now?
Aren't you going to slice them?
They're small carrots, Mother.
They'll be at least 40 minutes unsliced.
If you want to cook this dinner, then do it, but stop telling me what to do.
Why? Not too touchy. Come on, Addie. Tell me about your day.
No, not Addie. Addie helps me.
I see. Well, the inference is clear enough. I don't see how you can possibly get any work done with the television playing so loud.
Is she kidding? Have you heard how loud she plays her television?
She has a problem hearing.
A lot of other problems, too, if you ask me.
I said, can we drop it?
What did I do?
Georgia! 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 Georgia!
Georgia, don't worry about dinner tonight. I'll take care of everything.
Oh, thanks. That'd be great. Nothing too fancy, though. The kids aren't too far out of the hot dog and hamburger stage.
Have a nice day.
Horst and Wiley, this is Charlotte Kessling. Well, I used to be a customer for many years at your Hancock store. Yes. Well, I'm out in Woodland Hills now. Do you deliver out here? Oh, that's good. The address is 84841 La Plante Street.
Okay, so maybe I'll see you Friday night.
Chris!
All right, later. Hey, Grandma. I didn't know you were home.
I was taking a nap before starting dinner. Christopher, who's that boy in there?
Oh, that's smart.
I don't like that boy, Christopher.
Oh, it's okay.
What you say? I can't hear. Why don't you turn that dreadful music down?
We're going out any minute.
Well, I don't like the way he looked at me. And heaven knows what he's got on his mind. Do they let him go to school looking like that?
Sure. He gets all A's and B's. Grandma, what are you making for dinner?
Are you going out? Have you done all your homework?
Yeah, I didn't study hall. It's okay, Grandma. He's gone. Bye. Hey, let's go.
All right, now let's hit the road. Hey, what are we waiting for? Dance.
All right. Yeah.
Sure smells good. What are we having?
Grandma made some chocolate cake, and I had a piece.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Duck with orange sauce, potato and chestnut puree with truffle gravy, candied carrots, green salad, and double chocolate cake for dessert.
Duck? Truffle gravy? Where did you get this stuff?
Horst and Wiley.
Horst and Wiley delivered all the way out here?
Yes, fortunately they have a store out this way.
Oh, I can't afford Horst and Wiley. Why didn't you just send Chris to the market on his bicycle?
No, you don't have to worry, because I paid for it.
Well, you can't afford it either, even less so.
Now, let me be the judge of that. I wanted to make a nice dinner for you.
A nice dinner. Meatloaf would have been fine. How much was this, anyway?
Meatloaf? Ugh.
Will you just keep your tongue in your head for a minute? Grandma and I are talking.
Could we just eat?
It looks good to me, Grandma.
Well, I tried to fix something that everybody would like.
How much was this? I want to know.
Georgia, I don't know why you're concerned with what things cost, because it's not
But
as if you're...
obviously you are not concerned.
Well, help yourselves, children, now. I think you like the candied carrots.
Hungarian paprika, Niçoise olives, balsamic vinegar. What is this for?
They're things I'll need if I'm going to be preparing the meals.
And where is the pâté de foie gras?
In the refrigerator.
Oh, Mother! How much was this? $283. Mother, are you crazy?
It's my money. I guess I can spend it on the pleasure and comfort of my own family.
What money? You don't have any money.
I do. The insurance from the house.
$6,000. That is all you had left after borrowing so much against it. $6,000. Do you know how long that's going to last? You're healthy. You're robust. You're going to live a long time.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. Maybe I can arrange to die at $5,999.
All right. Forget it. Forget it. I will take care of the meals myself from now on.
Fine. Fine. Send the things back. Return them. I won't try to help anymore.
Mom, why were you yelling at her? I mean, Grandma and I had such a good time fixing this for everybody.
I'm glad you had such a good time for $300. I should hope so.
She was just trying to help.
She was doing what she always does, making a big production so she could be the center of attention, spending a pot full of money she can't afford, and then leaving the mess for me to clean up.
Why are you being so mean to her?
You are talking about something you don't know anything about. She has always been irresponsible. And people have made allowances for her all her life because she was pretty, because she was cute, because she could sing a little bit. Well, her life is different now. Lou is not here to baby her anymore.
Mom, would you cool it? She can hear you.
You don't know what your grandmother is like. You think she's an angel. Well, she's not. She is a manipulative, demanding, terrible old lady. Why do you suppose your Uncle David has cut himself off completely, huh? Mother? Chris, will you just go see what she's doing? Well, now that she's made this big banquet, I suppose we ought to eat it.
Mom, she's running away. Grandma's leaving in the rain.
Where is she?
She went out the back door with the bag.
Which way did she go?
Towards Woodman.
Oh.
Mom, should we go with you?
No, you stay here.
Listen, I'm sorry I blew up at you. It's dangerous out here. Come on, let's go back to the house. I want to talk to you about it. This is silly.
I may be silly, but I'm not silly enough to stay when I'm not wanted.
I want to go back to the house.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Let me go. Let me go.
Stop it. All right.
No, no.
No, I don't want to. No. Dad!
Look out! Hey, sports news. Father fakes out son in driveway and scores! Oh, how are you? You're getting big. Now, where's your sister?
I'm here. I'll be right out.
Where's your mom?
She took Grandma to the senior center.
Oh, thought maybe I'd get a chance to see her.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, hi, sweetheart. Oh, do you look good? You smell good. Kiss good. Let's go see basketball, huh?
Hey, Dad, you know that I heard that Kareem might not be able to play.
Well, it's a good thing I brought my uniform, huh?
Come on,
All right, go, Lakers, go. All right, go. Lakers, go. Lakers.
When the saints go marching in, and when the saints go marching in, and when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number when the saints.
Oh, goodbye. Hope to see you soon.
I thought you would have enjoyed it. She sang with Tommy Dorsey.
Enjoy it. Why, that woman has no voice left at all. Why doesn't she stay home where she belongs? If ever I start to sound like this, I hope you'll tape my mouth shut.
Everybody else seemed to enjoy it.
Oh, why wouldn't they? They're senile, most of them. They'd enjoy just about anything. You could put a dog in a wig up there.
You know, they have movies on Tuesday night.
Georgia, I'm not going back to that place. Most of those people are just poor old souls who've got nobody and nothing to do. They don't have a family to occupy their
That's
time.
not true. That's not true. I talked to a gentleman who lives with his family and his son.
Well, I'd like to have some of my friends over. That's what I'd like. I'd like to see Jim and Florence McLean.
It sounds good to me. Just tell me when you want to do it.
Mom, guess what?
What, did you have a good time?
Yeah, the Lakers won. Good.
Mom, Dad wants to come home again.
He wants to come home again to stay? What about his girlfriend?
He didn't say anything about her. As for me,
If he wants to come home, he can talk to me. He has a tongue in his head.
Do you want me to tell him to call you?
I don't care what you do.
Addie, telephone. It's Jennifer.
Don't stay on the phone all day. There are other people living in this house, you know, Addie.
Okay, Mom.
Mom, what's the matter with you? Ever since Grandma came, you've been really grouchy.
Just who in the hell do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you. Just who the hell does it look like I'm
How would you
talking
like
to?
how would you like a slap across your face, young man?
Give me a break.
Be quiet. Quiet. I said be quiet.
It's all right, honey. Go back to bed.
What's wrong?
Grandma fell in the bathroom, but she's okay.
Was that her crying?
Yes, she just, she bumped her head.
Maybe I should go.
No,
and
I said go back to bed.
My compliments to one and all. Charlotte, let's go take a look at your room. I haven't seen it since you moved in.
That's a good idea. You know, I'm going to help the kids with the dishes.
I'll help.
No, that's not allowed. I'm going to bring some more coffee in a while.
Oh.
All right. Well, this is more like it. You got all your own things around, honey. It's just like home now.
Well, it's pleasant enough in a way.
Oh,
I
think
suppose.
it's just lovely the way you fixed it up.
I know they try to do for me, but it's not the same as having your own home.
Oh, of course it isn't. There's no sense dwelling on that, is there? Huh?
I want you to take me home with you tonight.
What?
You've got to get me out of here. I can't stay here.
Honey, what's the matter?
I'm not treated well here.
Look, Charlotte, it seems to me that you're right where you should be.
They beat me.
Charlotte, what are you saying?
They beat me here.
Who beats you?
What?
You said someone's beating you. Who is it, honey?
They're beating me.
Someone's beating you. Who's beating you?
You mustn't say a word. You mustn't tell anyone.
No.
Is it Chris? Look, he may be rough when he handles you, but he's just a strong kid.
It's Georgia. She's turned against me.
Georgia.
She's not the little girl I raised. She hates me.
Oh, Charlotte, honey, I'm sure you're mistaken.
Look, I know it was a wrench being taken from your own home like that. I know it's got to be a tough adjustment. But if there's one thing in the world I know, it's that your daughter loves you.
No. She hates me. Look.
Good night.
Very much.
Good to see you. Night.
We'll,
It's all right. Mother, I'm going to bed. I just turned on the TV.
You can turn it off if you want. I'm just going to put out the light.
Mother. Jim McLean called.
Yes? They had a nice time, I think.
You told Jim and Florence I've been abusing you. Beating you.
Why would I say a thing like that?
Are you saying you didn't tell him that?
Well, I had to tell someone. I'm alone here.
Mother, for goodness sake, why? Why did you tell him that? It's not true.
They know it's true. I showed them the bruises.
You mean the bruises from when you fell in the bathroom?
From when you pushed me in the bathroom, you mean?
You were wandering again. You resisted me.
Don't touch me.
It's a lie, Mother. An evil, deliberate lie. How could you say such a thing about me? Your own daughter. How could you?
Hi, Georgia. Want a hot dog?
No, thanks.
Looking good. You all right?
Kind of tired.
How's it going with Charlotte?
Well, it's part of the problem.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The kids tell me you want to come home.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I really miss you guys.
What's happening with your girlfriend?
Well, that's not really working out. I'm seeing this therapist now, a woman. And I'm starting to discover things, you know, about things.
Are you with your girlfriend or you're not with your girlfriend?
More or less.
Does that mean more or less?
Well, she's seeing this guy. Evidently, she has been all along, an old boyfriend. She says it's a very neurotic relationship, but that she still loves me.
And this is why you want to come home?
More or less. That was just some sort of craziness that came over me, that's all. Now, what's the problem?
I've got enough problems in my life without worrying when some kind of craziness is going to come over you again and you leave your family to rot while you go off with some other bimbo half your age. No, thank you.
Come on, Georgia.
No!
Is he coming home? Is he coming home?
No.
Why not?
Addie and I figured it out. If Dad came back, we wouldn't have the money problems, and you could quit your job and stay home with Grandma.
Is he still together with her?
More or less.
Mom, Grandma is really getting on my nerves. She's always complaining about my music. She's always yelling at me about my friends. She thinks that Mark wants to attack her.
She's been acting really strange lately. I mean, she locks herself in a room. She calls the police because of the helicopters. She thinks they're spying on her.
I know.
It'd be really better if you were here with her full time.
Addie, maybe I don't want to be here full time with Grandma.
Why not? Don't you love her?
Yes. Yes, I love her. I love your grandmother, but we have some problems and they go back a long way.
Mom, Grandma says you hit her.
She told you that?
She showed us the bruises.
And you think the bruises are from my hitting your grandmother?
No.
That takes the cake.
She's asleep. She went in to take a nap after lunch. Don't be mad at her.
Why? You afraid I'm going to beat her?
No, she's just a little
days. I'm glad to know my children have such confidence in me.
Come on, Mom, don't be like this.
I told you we shouldn't have told her. What are you doing here? I locked my door.
I told you you can't do that. If you get sick and we have to get you out in a hurry. I'm going to turn this down, Mother. It woke me up. Don't lock it again.
What difference does it make? You seem to be able to get in no matter what I do.
Good night, Mother.
I cannot sleep when you play it so loud.
I can't hear it.
Then get a hearing aid.
There's nothing wrong with my hearing. You're just punishing me because I told the children.
I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning. I need my sleep. I cannot sleep when you play it so loud.
You're just punishing me because I told Chris and Addie the truth about their mother. I told them what you'd been doing to me.
Do you want to go to a nursing home? Are you that unhappy here? Because if you do, I can arrange
Well,
it.
yes, well, that's what you're up to, isn't it? Get rid of me. Shut me off into some home, and then somehow it will have been my fault.
I need my sleep.
You see, I'm a prisoner here. I might as well be in handcuffs.
Fine, leave.
I will. What are you doing?
I'm taking the set, Mother. You are behaving like a child.
That's mine.
Now stop it.
I'm not taking this.
Yes,
Oh, now see what you've done. I've had that set for 16 years. Lou gave it to me for our 14th wedding anniversary.
No more.
Don't you touch me.
No more.
I'll call the police this time. I swear I will.
Hi. Look, I was on my way to see my therapist. Why don't you come along? Oh, hi, Dr. Kalmar. This is my wife, Georgia.
Nice to meet you, Georgia. Hi, why don't you come inside? Well, my mother, my mother was an only child. She was the apple of her father's eye. And he pampered her and he spoiled her unbelievably. You'd think he was very rich, but he wasn't. You know, she had, when she was 10 years old, she had 26 pairs of shoes. She had everything. She had singing lessons, piano lessons. And her father died when she was very young. And she married my father almost immediately. He was a Latin teacher. And they didn't have a dime. She was very miserable. She was even more miserable when me and David came along, because she just didn't know what to do. She was used to being the child. She tried. You know, she played with us, but not like a mother. It was more like a child. And then my father left her, and she fell apart because here she was left with 2 kids, no money, no skills. She fell apart. And we lived in one-room apartment houses, you know. We lived in one-room apartments with no bathrooms and no water, no heat, and sometimes no food. So we'd boil some water and put pepper and salt in it, and that'd be our dinner. David, my brother, was wild. He was very wild. So she fell apart. It was awful.
She beat you? Frequently?
She hit David a lot. Me, not so much. He left home when he was 16. The last I heard, he was selling pretzels on a corner somewhere.
But you were a good girl.
I suppose so.
You still are, Georgia. You took her in. You made room for her in your house, in your life. Taking care of her. Waiting on her in the manner to which she's accustomed. When did you start beating her?
Beating, it isn't beating. I can't call it beating. I've had to discipline her like a child. She wanders at night. She gets disoriented. You know, and if I even intimate that one little thing is wrong, she abuses me. She'll go and she'll turn her TV on, to an ear-splitting volume, and I can't sleep, I can't think, and then she poisons the kids against me, and I can't. What can I do? I've got to do something.
So you hit her. She's so exasperating.
Sometimes you hit her more than once. Sometimes a few times. You were a good girl for so long, Georgia. Now it's your turn. How do you feel about your mother now?
I hate her. I hate myself even more.
Well, if it's any consolation to you, you're not at all unique. The last estimate that I saw indicated that some form of abuse occurred in over 1 million cases last year in situations just like yours. And usually it happened because the child was abused by the parent when he was young. It's a wonder that you haven't abused your own children.
Well, I have felt like it sometimes. I have felt like it sometimes lately. Especially Chris.
Well, I know you don't want that to happen, but it will, Georgia. Unless we break the pattern.
How?
Oh, we will. We'll stop it.
How?
But we can't change your mother. She is what she is. But if we can get you to a point where you can forgive her, really forgive her, Georgia.
I don't know. I don't know if I can afford it, first of all. I mean, how many times would I have to come a week? I mean, how many?
Don't worry about that. Your husband, he's offered to pay for our time together. But I would say 3 times a week for now.
And Pete said he'd take care of that.
Well, he knows it would be a hardship for you right now.
Well, that's... Can I go now?
Hi, Grandma. How you doing? What's happening? No, what? Yeah.
All right, let's hear volume 10 here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Is that a great tape?
Oh, it's out of control.
I got it like a record store. Hey, did you see Serene? Oh, what? Oh, my God.
Hey, give me that back.
Did you see the look on the teacher's face when she came in?
Oh,
I could believe she went back to school.
Oh, come
See how short it was?
It was incredible.
Oh, my God. Cheers.
And we have got to throw a party.
Oh, no, now right here, man, we got a rager.
Hey, what do you think
Great,
we're doing, man?
huh? Yeah.
Set down these guys.
All right. I'll see you later, all right?
All right, man.
All right, so long. Come on, Chris, I gotta go. Come on, man. Stop playing around.
Dad!
How's everybody?
Is Grandma in her room?
Yeah. Hey, Dad, what's this?
You
What
will
is it?
see. Hold your shirt.
What is it?
It's a surprise.
Right. Hey, Dad, you need any help?
No.
Dad, let me help you with that. Let's
is it? Pete! Come in.
Hi, Charlotte.
Oh, hello.
How you doing? Got your new TV here.
Oh, I thought you had my birthday.
Oh, this is great. This is a state-of-the-art television set, Grandma. Wait till you see the picture. Sharp, clear, beautiful. This is a remote control. Without leaving the comfort of your bed, you can change the channel, make it louder, softer, whatever you want. If you want to know what time it is, you press this little button that says time there, and the correct time shows right up on the screen.
Mom, look. Earphones with a special extension cord.
Yeah, see, that way you can play it as loud as you want, and nobody can hear it but you.
I didn't know they made those for TV. Well, isn't that something? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mom, can Dad stay for dinner?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to stay?
Yeah, I'd like to. Good night, kids. Good night, Charlotte.
Night.
Night. Thanks for dinner.
Well, what happened?
Is he coming home? Is he?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Past couple of weeks, he's been a great help, I must say. All right.
Sugars, 2? I'm supposed to cut down on sugar. Just 1 lump, please. Isn't this nice? A private tea party with my dear good girl.
I'm afraid I haven't always been your dear, good girl lately.
Well, we won't talk about it.
I want to. I'm so ashamed. I'm so sorry.
I understand. In a way, I suppose it was to be expected.
It was?
Oh, yes. I know what it is to be abandoned. You feel so alone, so frustrated.
Then you remember?
Remember what?
Well, when you and Daddy got divorced, you remember how it was?
Yes, that's what I'm referring to.
Well, I understand that, too.
Understand what?
I understand why you took it out on David and me in the same way.
In the same way? I don't know what you're talking about.
But the pressures built up and it got too much for you and, well, you just lost control.
Lost control? Well, what do you mean?
I'm trying to tell you that I do understand. And I don't blame you.
Blame? Well, you know, I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about.
I understand why you took it out on David and me.
Took it out? What did I take out?
Your frustrations and your anger and your fears.
Oh, I would hope I never took anything out on my children.
Don't you remember the time David broke your purple vase? He was having a pillow fight with a buddy, and you just laid into him.
Laid into him? Well, I was certainly very angry, but I never laid into him.
Mother, you did. You hit him, and you just kept hitting him. You know, I was afraid you weren't going to stop.
Are you saying that I struck David?
I am saying that you struck both of us.
That's a lie. I never struck my children. In all those years, I never laid a hand on you. How dare you say such a thing? How despicable to come in here and accuse me of abusing my children so that you can justify your brutality toward me.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't have brought it up. Whatever may have happened, I had no right to do what I did to you. I just wanted to tell you that I'm very sorry. I'm so terribly sorry.
Well, I would hope so. We had some difficult times, but we were always a family. We always stuck together. You and I and David.
Yes, we had some good times.
Yes. I used to walk you both to school every morning. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. I've got to get to bed now. You finish your tea. Good night, Mother.
Good night, dear.
Everything's fine, Mom.
Mom, don't worry. Everything's okay.
Yeah,
Nobody's hurt.
Nobody's hurt.
It's out.
It's out. Yeah, we got it out.
Pete? No, I haven't decided anything. That's why I'm calling. Yes, she's still here. You know, Chris offered her his room. He's gone to stay with Mark until we can figure out what to do with her. No question. No question. It's impossible. I can't keep her here. No, she's got to go someplace. Pete, please help me. No, it's a horror show out there. She's too healthy for Medicare, and she's not poor enough for Medicaid. You know, the only decent places are just, well, they're horrendously expensive. Well, we're talking about a lot of money. Probably $1,500 a month. Well, would you? Oh, of course that would help. Yes. Thanks, Pete. Thank you so much.
Can I come in? It's Grandma.
Come in, Gram.
You doing your homework?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yes, Grandma, I'm doing my homework.
We haven't done any singing for a long time.
No.
You've inherited my musical gift. That's for sure. Addie, your mother's going to put me in a nursing home.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
We won't be able to have any more of our little duets. Addie, we've always been so close. Your mother listens to you. Well, you're such a mature young lady. You could talk to her. I've given up smoking. I haven't had a cigarette for a week. You're Grandma's sweetheart, aren't you? Aren't you Grandma's sweetheart? You'd do that for Grandma, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you do that for Grandma?
I can't.
What?
I can't, Grandma, I can't.
Can't what?
I can't talk to Mom.
She'll listen to you.
I can't. I just can't.
Why? Are you afraid of her, too?
Yes. I mean, no.
Well, she's changed. She's not the daughter that I once knew.
Yes, I'm afraid of her. That's not the reason why I can't talk to her.
Then why? You want me here, don't you? We always have good times together, don't we?
No.
Well, lately, I know that everything's been topsy-turvy.
I can't, Grandma. I don't want you here.
What are you saying, child? I thought that you... I thought we were such good friends. I thought you loved me. I certainly love you.
I do love you, Grandma. I just don't want you here. It's not your fault. It's just the way you are. You drive my mother crazy. I don't know her anymore. Yes, I'm afraid of her. I'm afraid of her when she's around you.
Who is it?
Georgia?
Mother, I'm turning out the light. I'll see you tomorrow.
Georgia.
Mother, I'm going to sleep now.
Georgia, I have to see David.
Oh, Mother, not now. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Go to bed.
Where was he when he wrote you that Christmas card? In New Jersey?
That was 10 years ago. He had a terrible drinking problem even then. He could easily be dead now.
I've lost him. And soon I'll be losing you, too. Oh, my God, my God. What have I done to my children? You and David. I've hurt you. I've hurt you terribly. Mother, but what did I know? I was so young. I didn't know anything except that my whole world was broken up. My father and my mother were gone. When my husband left me, I had nothing. Nothing. No husband, nothing. I played and sang in a hotel lounge in downtown Los Angeles because that was the only thing I knew how to do.
Yes. I remember. It was the Romany.
Oh, do you remember that? Who'd have thought it? You were so little. It was a horrid place. They made me wear a low-cut dress and hustle drinks at the bar. I was so ashamed. I was so degraded. I was so full of anger and bafflement that I took it all out on you and on your brother because I had nothing left for you. So now, of course, it's come full circle. And if you want me to leave, I'll understand. But I want to say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you and all you've done for yourself and your children. You're 100 times the mother I ever was. Please, forgive me.
Oh, if you knew how long I waited.
Georgia. Georgia, please, say it. I need to hear you say it.
I'll forgive you if you forgive me.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my child, my dear child, my dear child. Thank you.
I think one of the things that we all learn once we make a commitment to the program here at the center, and the most important thing maybe, is that we are not alone. We are not peculiar, and we are not isolated. We discover that there's a whole world out there where we can be useful, active, involved people. Even though a lot of people spend a lot of time telling us that we're old. Sometimes it takes time for us to find that out. Almost always it takes some hard work. But then, that's what we're here for. And now, on to our entertainment. This afternoon, our first performer will be a newcomer to the center, but already one of our most popular people, Charlotte Kessling.
The Beatles never sang this first song, as far as I know, but it is one of my granddaughter's favorites. And I hope it's one of yours, too. I want to dedicate it to my family, who are here with us this afternoon. Oh, shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June, or July. Snow time ain't no time to stay outdoors and spoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my guy.
Stay tuned now on True Movies 1, Christmas Choir. Alternatively, on True Movies 2, Jonathan Stone, Threat of Innocence. And on True Drama, 8 Days to Live.